Et voilà. OK, on va la pause. Description de la première période avec Pierre. Le hockey des Canadiens vous est présenté par Coca-Cola. Préparé avec fierté au Québec depuis 1909.
Guérir du surendettement, ça fait beaucoup de bien. Découvrez les faits Raymond Chabot. Les opioïdes du marché noir, ou ceux consommés sans ordonnance.
What is going on, guys? Pumped to try this out. Can't wait. Game's about to start too, so it's perfect timing. I'm just gonna get the chat going up here on the laptop. It's too bad everybody that we needed to lose tonight at least got a point. Crazy. The race is so tight. Kotkaniemi scratched, eh? It's a big loss to the roster, but it makes sense. So just so you guys know, this is going to be uncensored. I can get pretty emotional in games. You're going to get some real reactions during this one. So it'll get pretty intense, win or lose. Hopefully win. But yeah, and what I'm going to do, for the most part, I'm going to try and just focus on the game through, like during play. I might interact a little bit during whistles and whatnot. Of course, during goals, we're going to celebrate like crazy. It's going to be fun. And obviously react like throughout the game. But for the most part, I'm going to try and not get too distracted by the chat during the game. And mainly just talk to you guys through here. But then through intermissions and commercials and whatnot, I'll take a look through the chat and try and answer questions. But for the most part, I just want to be able to focus on the game and give legit, real reactions. So thank you, everybody who's in. I haven't even looked at how many people are in here yet. And I'm not quite sure like how this is going to go, but it should be interesting. Got about 30 people in here right now, so it's pretty cool. And the game, it's about 11:40 right now, so the game should start anytime here now. I got the RDS feed on, and I got a little surprise queued up for score. Hopefully a bunch. Cheers. There he is. Good old Gary. I was a little nervous he wouldn't be able to start. Missing with the flu there. Jonathan Quick. I wonder if we'll see a goalie battle tonight. Bunch of goofs at center ice here. Go Habs, go, baby. I love late games. I love late games. Hopefully this feed is a tad bit delayed from the one you guys are watching. That way, if you guys are watching them score, you'll see me react, and you'll see this here after the fact. That would be perfect. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it's weird not having. Oh, shit. No, I don't understand French. Good play. Oh! I'm curious to see the longer that this game goes, how the boys are playing. Because they're in a completely different time zone right now than what they're used to playing at. You got to think, like, we're watching this game late. They're used to games ending at this time. Or being well over by this time. Oh! Go! Oh, my God, man. Jonathan Quick, easily one of the most acrobatic goalies in the NHL. Oh, no way. What's going on, guys? Anyone who's new, joining, thanks for coming. It's going to be fun. I'm glad I could finally give this a go. I was just sitting around tonight thinking, you know, I need a reason to stay up. So to have you guys with me for this is perfect. Perfect. I don't mind watching the French feed. I find I can focus on the game a little more. And for some reason, I feel like the on-ice audio, like this, you know, the sounds of the skates and whatnot, is a little louder on the RDS feeds. I kind of like that. I may switch back and forth between, though. And for intermissions, I might throw on the English to get the English intermissions. Our first look at Jordan Wheel tonight, eh? Kotkaniemi is always a threat to make plays through the middle, though, so it's going to be interesting to see him out for the first time in the season. Yeah! Victor Mete! Yeah! Woo! First goal! Oh, we got to see if someone tipped it. Galley might have tipped it. Oh, my God. Galley might have tipped it, but still, 1-0, baby. Come on. No tip. No tip. Galley's got 29. It either hit Galley or it hit... Oh, come on. Oh my God. Ah, someone let me know in the comments if that was Galley. If anybody knows for sure. But I don't know. Galley got it. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, so close, but still, nice play. The smile on Victor's face, eh? You know he wanted it. Oh. Yeah, good point. 30 for Galley. Our 30 goal scorer. Here's the view you want. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it does look like you got it, eh? Woo! Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this is delayed just a bit so you guys can watch the goals yourself and then look over to this for a reaction. But I hope it's not like a few minutes delayed or anything like that. Nice save. You made that look easy. Made it look easy. I got the little one in the next room over too, so I hope to Christ I don't wake her up. But if I do, you know it's a good game. Oh, it's good to get up early because playing from behind is not fun at all. It's nice to get that first goal. Price can relax. Good old Dion Phaneuf, the old pile-on. The old bright orange. Yeah, so my time clock is at 15:30, 29, 28, 27, 26. I love what Thompson does in his own zone. Like, he really doesn't offer much on the other side of the ice, but in his own zone, Nate Thompson's quite good defensively. Shit. Yes. Ben and Full and a little exposed there. But I think this is their first time playing together because Ben would have been with Petrie last game, so I have to see how this goes with Ben and Full together. Jeez. Oh, offside. I like it though. It seems like they're trying to get through the neutral zone quick tonight, which when they do that, the Habs have some major success. Jesus.
ça s'est récupéré par Clifford. Dans le côté droit, on sent que Trevor Lewis, il y a un dégagement du revers derrière le Price. Tout là, reprend, pour la qui est bien surveillé par Ruff. Là, c'est le pied qui rejette vers la ligne 2. Et voilà,
Come on, buddy.
derrière, directement sur le bâton de porte, Domi Fonset, vers le filet. Le non-pas, c'est de Lewis, bloqué par Price. Voilà, le shot qui reçoit Tis. Shaw à Domi. Il est seul pour l'instant. Seul au loin, Quick va capter la rondelle et va la remettre derrière son filet à Sean Walker. Walker s'amène en zone gauche.
Yeah, that's done. Oh, good game so far. Especially being up. Nice to see Weber get on the board too there. Keep piling up the points, boys. Okay. Just gonna take a quick look at what you guys are saying here. 43 of you. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Yeah, like, is this view okay? Or, like, I could probably move it at some point. See my face a little better.
Belle alternative et l'Internet là, c'est le plus rapide au Québec. Les inscriptions à la natation ouvrent à 10h. Pas de stress. Avoir les meilleures places de caisse.
Move the camera towards the TV. Jesus Christ.
Faire rouler vos affaires. Et monter niveau.
Here, let me see what I got here.
Avec Belle Internet, découvrez l'Internet là, c'est le plus rapide au Québec.
Quand les gens goûtent le sandwich de poulet épicé, ça paraît beaucoup. Le nouveau rack poulet Jolokia.
Boys, I'm not gonna. I can't stream the game for you. So yeah, Kotkaniemi out being out tonight. Oh, it sucks not being able to watch him play, but I could see this really helping him out, being able to watch the game from up in the press box, see it from a different perspective, also get like a ton of rest too. It would be very helpful. An NHL season on a guy that young, and despite being a tall guy, he's still fairly small in terms of the weight he carries. So, yeah, I think it'll be really beneficial for him. Like, think of how well he played after the All-Star break. Now, granted, that was like a good week-long break. I would hope they wouldn't bench Kotka for more than just one game, but we'll have to wait and see. But, I mean, Claude Julien's been around. He's developed a ton of different guys who've turned into elite superstars. You got to trust his judgment on this one, I think. And, I mean, LA's at the bottom of the league. It's a good opportunity to scratch him, especially where, like, it's a late game. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys play the later this game goes. I think that's why they struggle on this trip all the time, is because they're just not used to playing well past midnight. They're on the plane sleeping by it. Jeez. Nice hit. God. Look at the forecheck on Thompson.
puis remplaçable. Et le retour, revient après au territoire de Montréal. Ce sera récupéré par chez
Yeah, that's a good point, Tanner. I never even thought of that. You think like someone coming in like to watch the game through the stream would. Oh my lord! That's the thing with Weber's shot. If he doesn't score, it's generating chances. It generates scrambles in front of the net. Yeah, next whistle, I'm gonna move this camera.
Et là, c'est finalement un long jeu vers le centre. Le gardien de filet. Oups. Doughty qui reprend. Et la contre-attaque menée par le Faro. La remise derrière la ligne des buts. C'est finalement repoussé en direction du Faro. Derrière le filet, toujours la longue passe vers Doughty. Le tir bloqué devant le filet. Et Fourline lui-même va reprendre le retour dans le coin. Armia et avec ses de l'instant, on échec avant. Très peu de pause dans ce match jusqu'à maintenant. 9 minutes 25 à faire à la première période. On a des Louis derrière le filet.
I love watching teams break the puck out, just the little moves they make before they start moving up the ice.
Un dégagement bloqué d'abord déconné. Deux secondes. Bonne bataille contre du banc des Kings. Là, c'est même Johnson qui s'amène avec Louis. Et la rondelle reviendra au centre. La passe de Comancho directement sur le bâton de l'adversaire en repos défensif.
Oh, not so good there. Oh. Come on. Yeah. Let's see what I can do with this camera here.
Zero hours.
Oh, shush. Oh! Mete generating scoring chances here. Nice catch. Price looks like he's in the zone. Well, I think he wanted a better start than Saturday night. That was a rough one, guys, eh? Sorry for the lack of video there after that one. I was a little busy Saturday night, and I've just been working like crazy ever since, so I couldn't. I didn't have the time to piss and moan about that loss. But that was rough, and right from the get-go, just game over. But I mean, they battled hard for the rest of the game, so that was good. But man, that was a really important game, and they just let it slip away early. It's too bad. Too bad. Freaking Crosby and Malkin, eh? Nice work, Tanner. Getting the charger. Paul, yeah, I have been to a game live. Well, I got a ticket on the wall from a game me and my brother went to last year against Tampa Bay. It was early January. It was that game last season against Tampa Bay that went to overtime in Montreal, and Carey had that insane save where he gloved it, and I think the puck went right to Tyler Johnson, and then he rolled around and kicked it with his leg there to make the second save. Me and my brother were at that game. It was absolutely insane. Like, we were on the far end, away, like Carey was at the furthest net from us, and we were behind the other net. And all I could see from that far distance was a gaping net open after he made the first save. All of a sudden, you just see the pads show up. And I've never heard a sports stadium blow up like the Bell Center did that night for that save. That was unreal. One of the coolest moments of my life after the birth of my daughter. But yeah, that was insane. Thanks for the question, man. Yeah, man, got to watch that save. Nolan, yep, it was crazy. Crazy. I got the ticket right there on the wall. Here's our meetup. Oh, man. Nice pass, Armia there. Nope. Oh, I really thought we saw Mete score earlier there. Just thought of that, man. Want to see him score one so bad. Oh, geez, nice skate there from Thompson. Favorite Hab of all time? A couple people just asked that. I'll have to think about that. It's hard to pick just one, honestly. But can't go wrong with that fella. Ooh. Oh. I've got a lot of respect for Max Pacioretty and what he brought in terms of goal scoring through his prime. One of the most underrated goal scorers in that era through his prime. And even this year, he's having a very good year for Vegas. He's their leading scorer right now in Vegas, Max Pacioretty. But Thomas Tatar, the skill this guy has, and he's 27. I hate to say it, but I think he offers a bit more than what Pacioretty. If we could go back and have Pacioretty at 27, then yeah, okay. We'll take that elite goal scoring. And we probably could use someone to snipe on our power play right now, let's be honest. But I love what Thomas Tatar brings. 27 years old. His contract contract is $5.5 million per year, but Vegas is paying $1 million, so we're paying him $4.5 million a year for this season and 2 more after that. Price for a guy 30, a bunch of assists too. The skill and playmaking he has. Oh, what a trade! What a trade!
Expedia vous offre des nuits de plage.
C'est moi qui m'en fais comment?
Tout ce qu'il vous faut pour partir.
Stable. I think you'd have to go regardless. I wasn't anybody else till this year. But yeah, Koivu, Kovalev, and Kostitsin. That was a pretty impressive line back in the day. Back in the day. What a year guys are having those, our top 6. Jeez, man, it's fun to watch scoring. And skill. Domi, Drouin, Tatar. God, Kotkaniemi, what he's going to do. Galley, can't forget him. 3 goals. Cheers, guys. See that, what Weber just did there? Every game, it's the small things. Puck ends up out of the zone. Nice tip in. Byron, the tip in. Good entry. Oh, Armia. Kovalchuk getting out muscled there by Armia. Nice. Hold it. Look at Armia here. What a shift. What a shift. Let's go. Make it count. Jordan Wheel getting in on it too. Look at Armia go. Just throw on it. Oh. Oh. Good shift. That was a really good shift. Again, Weber. Simple play, but now they have control possession. Boom. I love watching Weber play in his own zone. It's just, it's so smart, the stuff he does. And it goes unnoticed. Not by everybody. Again. Oh no, that wasn't Weber, that was Ben. Shit. Two minutes left in the first here. Good first period, those guys, eh? Like, I feel like Montreal has dictated the pace here. It's easy to tell which team is better. Oh, here's Domi. Slows up. Oh. Keep it in. Yeah. Nice. The amount of Leafs fans I've had trolling me ever since that last loss. It's their friggin' they were lucky to get that, man. Ooh, that was greasy, man. Hit from behind, right into the boards. No call. Let's get through this period. Keep the lead here. Check him hard. Here, one last chance. Let's do it. Oh, almost. Yeah, that was the first, eh? No, they didn't dominate, but they definitely dictated the pace and the possession of play. LA, I can't recall one legit scoring chance from LA there at all. So good defense from all three pairs. That was good. That was really good. Oh, Brendan Gallagher, 30 goal scorer, but I really thought Mete had his first goal. Holy shit. Yeah, what I was saying though, I saw a couple friggin' pigeons show up in the chat there. Friggin' Leafs fans. The amount of chirping I've been getting and trolling from these goofs ever since they got that lucky ass win, the last one. And that reaction video is my most viewed video. And I appreciate the respectful Leafs fans that have followed my channel and enjoyed the video. I was definitely as unbiased as I could be in that one, but they rely on special teams so much.
Encore une acheté. Ça va, c'est ça quand ils font ça. Deviens pas comme lui. Change pour e-box. Internet, téléphonique, e-box.
10 shots. Just going to go through right quick. And actually, you know what, guys? If you had any questions that you posted and I didn't answer them, if you had any questions and I didn't answer them yet, post them now and I'll get to them while we're waiting. And I'm going to chuck on the English stream for the intermission. Yeah, you got it. Oh. Yeah, this is going good so far. Low key, got a good group going. Cheers, guys. Thanks again for joining. I really appreciate it. I've been always thinking about doing this, but never really, it's a lot going on in the household around 8 p.m. for these games. So this was a good opportunity to give it a try. And I do plan to do this for one of the massive games. And frig, man, knock on wood, we make the playoffs. There'll definitely be some of these during the playoffs. I think this would be massive through the playoffs. I think it'd be a lot of fun to do this. We can all stress out together and friggin' twitch as we're watching the games. oh man, either like regardless who we play in the play, incredibly stressful. But anytime it's Bruins, man, oh my God, it's been just like literally heart pumping the whole game. Like, oh, get rituals going. If we win, I wear the same friggin' clothes from the last game. Jesus. Oh man, right down to the socks. Who from Rocky _ hockey? Who dropped out of the playoffs in the East? Do you think? It's really hard to say. The thing is, like, it's hard to even answer it because I don't want to jinx it, but we have to hope that Pittsburgh's injuries hold them back, but even that might not because Sid can just carry a team, especially this time of year. And then with Columbus, if this is actually hard for me to focus with this on. Go right back to French. The thing with what Columbus did, they traded away all their picks for Duchesne, Dzingel, and McQuaid. They added some serious depth. They didn't trade away Panarin or Bobrovsky, so they loaded their team up. But, some people may think that's a smart thing to do and might guarantee them a playoff spot. But the thing is, that could throw off that team's chemistry for just long enough to set them far enough behind that they get themselves stressed out. They don't know what to do. And you know what? Everywhere Duchesne's gone so far, he has typically missed the playoffs. So I think our best bet is to hope that Columbus manages to not make it. And that would be an epic fail for them. But I don't want to jinx it. I mean, with the roster that they have such a good decor. Seth Jones is the real deal. Like, he's a future Norris winner, I think. What he can do. Zach Werenski, too. Unbelievable on the ice. So, but their goaltending's been up and down this year, so it's hard to say. Road to 1K subs. I'm telling you, I'm close. I haven't checked lately. I don't know what I'm at, but man, it's close. I would have never thought that this channel would have went off like this. Ever, ever, ever. This is something I've always wanted to do. It's been in the back of my mind for a couple years. A lot of this, I actually set up 2 years ago, the room, and it was set up in a fashion that I knew eventually I could stick a camera here and do this, but I would have never thought that that it would go this way. I wouldn't, unbelievable. And I have you guys to thank. Honestly, I really appreciate you guys continuously checking out my videos. Yeah, it's super cool. And to the point where it makes me a little nervous sometimes putting them out because I know that there's a good chunk of people that are, looking at what I have to say. And I'm just a normal diehard fan like you guys. So, yeah, it's humbling to know that you guys are watching and I appreciate the support so, so much. And know that I'm looking at the comments. I know there's a good group of people that have been with me since the beginning. Love you guys. Appreciate you so much. And of course, I appreciate everyone that has joined along the way and has found this channel, however you found it. Yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks a lot. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. 16th subscriber, Rocky. Holy. Appreciate that, man. I know, trying to remember all the people that have been with me from the start. I know Tanner's been around right from the beginning. Ariel's been around from the beginning. Guy has been around. If I'm forgetting you, let me know. I know because yeah, Morgan. Yeah, there's another one. Matthew Vanderwall, night. Good night, man. You hitting the hay? Must have to work early or something.
Mon garçon Alexis,
Le plus dur quand tu es aux études, c'est comment tu as
Larry, I appreciate that, buddy.
l'hôpital, le stationnement, la nourriture, c'est difficile de jongler avec tout ça. C'est là que j'ai eu besoin de
Why isn't Mike Riley in the lineup? From Pinchas Feldman. Pinchas Feldman. Paul Langell, you've been around from the beginning too. Shout out, buddy. Why isn't Mike Riley in the lineup? He has been, it's a little weird. Him and Max Domi had kind of a weird moment in that game against the Leafs. Something went on in that game. Now, I don't like to speculate and, get into that type of stuff, but that was weird. And I feel like Max Domi, despite how young he is, has become one of the leaders on the team. Not in that upper echelon of leader like, Price or Weber or Byron or Petrie, or Gallagher, a guy like that. But I think Domi's one of the young guys that I think works really hard. And there was a moment with them, but that might not even be why he's not in the lineup. But it's been since that game that he hasn't been in. And early in the season, Claude Julien had issues with him defensively. I didn't really notice anything as of late, but his offensive game really hasn't, it hasn't plateaued. I don't know. It's been a little inconsistent, his offensive game. So I think they're just looking for a different look right now. I do think he'll get another chance. I would love to see us continue to work with him and see if we can get his game to a good place. Look how well Jeff Petrie has developed. Another American defenseman, just like Mike Riley. Petrie's become, he's having a Norris quality year. If Petrie was just a slight better defensively, I'd go for him for the Norris. But yeah, look how well he's developed. And Mike Riley, I'd like to see Claude Julien work with him a little bit more. Luke Richardson work with him a little bit more. Maybe that's what they're doing here with this scratch. Folan has been solid, Austin. Yes, he has. He really has. I agree, Pinkus. I think they're good. Pinches. I think they're a good pair together. Especially despite being like Petrie's a righty and Riley's a lefty, but they play a similar game. So I think they could. Hopefully, Petrie's taking him under his wing, and it's going to help him become a solid player for us. And I think Riley is a restricted free agent after this year, so we might be able to negotiate a contract with him. If he's a UFA, it might be a little harder to lock up. My mom's even tuning in tonight. Hey, Mom. Most overrated Hab. Jeez. Morgan, thanks for the question, man. Most overrated Hab. Jesus. You say Lehkonen? You think about it for a second here. It's a hard one to beat. I think in his current state, I think you're right with Lehkonen. He had 18 goals in his rookie season. Hasn't been able to match it since. He's having a pretty down year this year. I really thought he'd get his shot and his ability to finish, pardon the pun, going this year, and it really hasn't happened, which is surprising. It really is. This is his third pro year. At some point, you really want to see him hit that next level in terms of being able to finish plays. But the thing is, he's putting himself in positions to finish plays. He can't hit that hit the puck in the net, but he's in the spot on the ice. We're consistently seeing him get scoring chances, but they're not going in. So I like that. The coaching staff has lost a little bit of patience with him and have dropped him down in the lineup. I think they're going to really make him earn it. And it's nice that we're healthy right now, knock on wood, so that he does have to earn his ice time. So when his opportunity knocks, he really has to take it. Now, the thing is, he's still young. what's he at? 20. I think he's 23 as well. So it's a hard league to score in. So we still could really see him eventually become a 20 goal scorer. I wouldn't want to overrate him and say he could eventually become a 30 goal scorer. But at this point, if he can just get up there and get his finishing ability intact, hitting somewhere in the 20s, mid-20s or so would be perfect for Lehkonen. But yeah, right now, maybe a little overrated. Yeah, that's exactly right, eh, Gabru? Shout out to our Habs, buddy. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, good defensive play and good forechecking. You are damn right. Is he ever? Yeah, that like a specialty player, and that's the thing. Even if Lehkonen might not be finishing, his value on the penalty kill is crucial, and I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's a tough question. Who's the most overrated Hab? I have to sit here and talk negatively about them. I don't like doing that. Thank you so much for that, man. Yeah, it's true. Our penalty kill has been great lately in the last few weeks. If you go back and look at a bunch of the game logs, they've had a ton of games where the opponent's power plays have been offers. And a lot of the credit there goes to guys like Deneau, Lehkonen, Weber, Byron, another big one.
Et il ne faut avoir aucun regret pour le passé, aucun remords pour le présent.
Who's cracking the lineup next year? Jeez, it's hard to say. It's hard to even look at our roster and see where the spots are for people to crack. Because if you look at our contract, we're not losing anyone really this season. And anyone that is coming off contract, we're likely to resign. So it's going to be really hard for guys to crack the lineup. I would hope that Suzuki would get a good look. But he's a smaller guy, so it wouldn't hurt for him to, play in the AHL, even at least to start. But it's really hard to say without sitting through and watching the training camp. Yeah, but Paling's another one that could. I really see the thing with Paling though is he's already 21. And because he's that old, you would hope that maybe he can jump into the NHL right away, but it still could be a bit of an adjustment period for him. He's never played pro before, so he's another one that, it might be good for him to see at least a bit of time in the AHL and playing against like seasoned veteran men in the pros. That could help him too. So it's tough, and we still got the summer to come, so. Any word on Juleson from Austin Allen? Yeah, he skated last week and he skated today or yesterday. Bergevin said he will not return this season, or not to get our hopes up for him to return this season. So it's highly unlikely Juleson doesn't return. That's a big loss for us. It would be good to have him as depth right now. And we wouldn't have to rely on Jordy Ben so much. As I actually really like Jordy Ben on that third pair, it would be nice to have Juleson. And it sucks seeing guys go down, like getting these significant injuries early in their career. It hinders their development just a little bit, sets them back. But Bergevin says that he could. It's looking like he'll return for training camp. I agree, Austin. I think Juleson does have top pairing potential. It might take a few years, but I think he might. And at the very worst, he's easily a top 4 potential. He was a big reason we were able to survive the Weber injury. And then 4 games, Weber being back, Juleson goes down, fucking getting hit in the face twice, same spot. So fucking fluky. Yeah, man, that was awesome seeing Gabru show up there. Shout out to our Habs. Anybody from the subreddit our Habs. Love you guys so much. You guys have been my family, my Habs family for the last 3 years now. So it's good if any of you are in here. Good to see you. I've learned a ton from you guys on our Habs. No joke. I was a friggin' noob on there three and a half years ago. I was one of these guys there, you know, trying to ship out Darren A&M in a second for fucking top 6 quality players. Second has started here, guys. So I'll get back to trying to answer more questions in the second intermission. That was pretty fun going back and forth with you. Very nice pass. Oh my lord. Ah, shit. Oh, little giveaway from over there. Close them in on the blue line, though. 3 corners. Jeez, King starting to shut down the neutral zone here. Here we go. Jordan Wheel and Jonathan Drouin looking interesting so far. I like it. I was going to blow the roof off my house when I thought Mete scored that. Holy shit. Come on. It's good to see him finding the net, though. He's already found it a couple times. It's the hardest thing to do. Not obviously not speaking from experience, but being able to get that puck through to the net. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh. Weesh is lucky to not get a penalty there. That was tight. That was close. Oh, man. Not good. Oh, that was so fucking close. What a terrible giveaway. Kopitar, of all people. Was that Nate Thompson gave it away? Jeez. That was a little mismatch there. Being on the road. They got their first line out against our fourth. Offside. Thank you, Thanks for joining. I don't know if you're still in here, but cheers. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I got to run and grab a beer. What a pass. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Love how Andrew waited there. Oh. Uh-oh, here we go. He's shooting. Nice play. Folding with the tip out of play. Good call out, Christian. Kulak. Massive pickup by Bergevin. Who was it they traded for him again? You'll have to remind me. It was one of our AHL guys who's having no impact on Calgary, if I'm not mistaken. Who was it? Oh, slip of my mind. Who was it? First one to get it. Oh, who was it? It's killing me. It was someone we got in the it was Valiev. Yeah, for Kulak. Was it Valiev? Yeah, you got it. Nice work, Habs. Yeah, Kulak, low key, like solid third pair of D for us. Just smart with the puck down low, like same thing, just the small things. Quick plays to the right person and the puck's out of the zone. It's huge. Cheers, guys. Oh. I love seeing Drouin's flow just going in the wind. Grab it. Chase it. Oh, good try, man. Kings get a little energy this period. Been kind of a neutral zone game here, I think, so far. Through the second. Here we go. Oh. Carter. Yes! Nice save. Oh. Oh, man. What a save. Carter tried to sneak that. Not today, buddy. Not today. Get out of here. Goofball. You're damn straight pricing the wrong goalie to try that shit on. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, that was close. Yeah, no, Paul. Thanks for joining, man. Go Habs, go. Let's hope they can keep it going here. Thanks for all your support, buddy. Night, Mom. Love ya. Yeah, dude. Paul, that's my mom's laptop. And she literally just said night, and I just about fucking dropped it on the floor. Jesus Christ.
La façon géniale de protéger sa maison. Voici la maison intelligente de Ben.
ScotianCanadien, c'est le plus gros inventaire au Québec pour les bateaux de plaisance, les pontons et les bateaux de pêche sur un craft. Financement désormais disponible sur place. C'est 3 marinas et 6 succursales. Comment marine chez nous, c'est 100% bateau. Le match en chiffres vous est présenté par McDonald's. On se tourne vers Brendan Gallagher, qui inscrit le seul but de la rencontre jusqu'à maintenant. C'est une séquence de 4 matchs de suite avec un but. C'est la deuxième fois de sa carrière. La première fois, elle avait réalisé entre le 19 et le 26.
Yeah.
Et tous ceux qui iront chercher des frites pourront dire merci à Brendan Gallagher. Il ne faut pas que Brendan Gallagher se retrouve dans une course.
What a save by Price, man. Jeez.
Il a pris la moitié de la glace. Il a empêché Carter de remplir cette rondelle complètement de l'autre côté. Price qui effectue un arrêt très important. Ce sont plus difficiles à faire. Le Canadien n'a pas de tir en 11 minutes 9.
Damn right I watch a game in French. I don't speak French. I wish I could, but I love watching the games in French. Goes back to the days where they were the RDS was the only broadcaster for every single game. And we used to order RDS specifically to watch all the Habs games. I love the energy. I don't know what they're saying. Well, I know generally what they're saying, like when they score a goal and whatnot, but I love the energy from the announcers. Oh my God, what a fucking fluke ass bounce that was. Oh, nice play from Wheel there. Oh. Nice pass. Nice. Smooth. Like I was saying, when the game first started, or in the first period there. Oh, here we go. LA coming down. Nice save. Pretty sure Price got a piece of that. It's hard to say. Hard to tell. Nice. Yeah, like I was saying in the first period, I love watching teams break the puck out. Just those little plays, the little plays they make, the small short passes they do before they break the puck out. I love watching that stuff, just how they're going to formulate that breakout. So I love to watch Price be able to do it and the way he does it. Oh, it's a gift. Come on, Drew. Oh. Yeah. Woo! Oh, Jordan Wheel. First goal to have. There it is. Love it. Didn't take long. Yeah. What a shot. Right under the arm of Quick. That was huge. 2-0 already. What a terrible giveaway. Enough. Oh. Oh, that was gross. What a terrible giveaway from Fanuff there. The old fucking bright orange pylon. Chucking pucks away, too. That's rough. We'll take it, though. First game as a Hab. First goal. Love it. Johnny Gold, nice call out. Jordan Wheel, multiple 100-point seasons in the WHL. Wow. Yeah, good call out. B for V, and there's another one who's been around like since the start, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm really liking what I see from Jordan Wheel too. He's putting in a solid effort tonight. Never really seen him play a whole lot. I'm pretty sure he had like a highlight quality goal there last season, maybe. Like just nasty. I think for the Pittsburgh Penguins. For some reason, I'm remembering that. But yeah, haven't really seen him play a whole lot. But tonight, impressed for sure. Him and Drouin seem to have something going. How long's the delay, you think, Christian? Yeah, Gabs. Like, we give up a guy who, like, obviously Chaput played for us for most of the season, but the thing is, I think the Habs were done with him. They brought in Nate Thompson as our fourth-line center. Chaput was just going to be in Laval for us, you know, unless it was injuries. So we give up an AHL player, and we get NHL depth in Jordan Wheel. And likely, Jordan Wheel was a guy, well, I would say obviously, Jordan Wheel was a guy Bergevin valued more than Chaput and bring something more to the game than what Michael Chaput did. Can't believe Chaco would make another trade with Bergevin after the Domi Galchenyuk trade. Now, granted, Galchenyuk's having a good year for Arizona, but I mean, Domi? Like, Jesus. RFA after next season? Oh. About a 1-minute delay, you think? Jesus Lord. I would hope not. That seems long. That seems long. If you guys have been watching for a while, try refreshing the page and see if that jumps you up a little bit. I don't know if that'll work. Just an idea. Yeah, sorry with the delay. I was hoping it would be maybe just like, 15 to 30 seconds, but minutes pretty long, but what can you do? The old Scotian internet here. Go adjust the satellite on the roof. Call up Bell. Know how well their customer service is. Nice play. Weber cutting it off in the neutral zone there. Shot on net right after. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I haven't. V for V, and I haven't been watching like full Arizona games. I've definitely been checking out all Galchenyuk's highlights. He's been scoring some good goals, and I have watched a few. Oh my lord! I have watched a few full Arizona games, but I haven't really been like focusing on Galchenyuk's play. But from watching him here for 6 years, I know he's really nothing special in terms of his ability defensively, and that's why he lacked the ability to play center like he has in Arizona. He's not a center. I think Galchenyuk is what he is at this point, really. 50 to 60 point winger. Well, here we go. Come on, Joanne. Use the stakes here. Nice play wheel again there. Off in the neutral zone. It's really been like a battle like through the neutral zone here in the second period. Both teams just stopping each other going through the neutral zone. If it wasn't for that mistake from Phaneuf, likely be a nil score period. And of course, that save by Price on Carter. Outside of those two chances, it's been pretty much just through the neutral zone. Back and forth. Yeah, Paul, that'd be pretty cool. Or even just if we could do a meetup sometime. Hit up Bubba Ray's or something here in Halifax. Watch a game. That'd be pretty dope. Me and my brother typically always watch the games together. He's out tonight watching it with a buddy. But yeah, that'd be cool. There might be some more people from around the area that would be up for getting together and watching the games. HFX Sports, I've actually never been there. I've tried to get in twice, but it was a couple of years ago when it first opened. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to wait here for a table at a sports bar. And we just went to like another pub around the corner or something like that. But yeah, check that place out too.
Découvrez le nouveau biscuit velours rouge offert.
V for vegan. Are you in Scotia too? Or around Halifax area?
Et Enterprise est toujours là. Ouais, avec les vestes pour mon équipe, et oui. Juste les garder de but. Un camion pour mon équipement d'hockey. Oh, ça sent pas bon. Roulé en grand luxe. Pour faire du beau tirage avec une coupe de collègues. De plus, Enterprise me
Teo, glad you're liking the live stream, buddy, and I appreciate everybody who's hanging out with me tonight. It's a lot of fun. That's going. You guys are going back and forth. It's been great. I'm pumped for this intermission to have another back and forth with you guys. Questions, save your questions for the intermission, and we'll get going. And I'll do my best to chat and go back and forth with you guys in the chat here. Did I really, Morgan? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm definitely going to do more live streams, especially that I know how to, and especially that I'm seeing that you guys are liking it. I think it could be absolutely huge for like a big game, especially like a Hockey Night Canada game or a playoff game. I may do another one for one of these late games, test it out again. But that I'm looking at that last Leafs game of the season. That would be a really good one to do it for. Just an idea. I have to look at my work schedule and everything to see if I can make it work. But I'm typically off for every Habs game. So. Justin Sampson. There he is. I know Justin Sampson and my brother are hanging out tonight watching the game. So cheers, guys. Good to see us.
It's 1 hour.
What the hell is that? My laptop's talking to me. Power play for the Habs here. It'll get us 2 minutes closer to the end of the second. God, let's get this thing going. Jesus Christ. The thing is we have seen a massive sample size for the Habs power play so far this season. It's been dog shit the whole season. So that is realistically how it's going to stay, unfortunately. It's been a piss off all season. Think of where we'd be in the standings if we had like 10 power play goals, even 10 more power play goals than what we have. The thing is, though, it's not going to stay this bad. It's not going to stay this bad. This is easily the main takeaway. Nice shot. Oh, this is easily the main takeaway for the offseason. No questions asked. It has to be better next season. Shit. What a save. God damn it. He shouldn't have to make that save on freaking power play. Oh, God. Good quick entry, though, after that mistake. I'm loving it. Oh, okay. They're making some mistakes here, and it's leaving the zone, but they're moving the puck fast. That's what they need to do, and they need to get more comfortable moving it fast. Quick passes, moving their feet, getting it off their stick. So I'll take the mistakes now if they're trying to get this going. Oh, close. The thing with Montreal's offense is all about scoring on the rush. And it's so much harder to do that on the power play because the penalty, teams have their penalty kill out there, and it's their best defensive players. So to score off the rush
And that's what they're trying to do. Initially, they're trying to shut you down as you're entering the zone. So scoring off the ruck comes way harder on the power play. This is what they need to be at, is sliding the puck. Oh, my Lord. That shot, man. It's crazy. Keep it going. Keep it going. Look at this fast puck movement. I'm liking it. I like that a lot. I'll take the mistakes for the rest of the season. They're going to move the puck that quick. Shit. God damn. So no goal yet again on the power play, but that didn't look too bad there. Nothing like, nothing special, but I love the quick puck movement. That's how you get the penalty killers all discombobulated, confused, out of position. You got to get them moving, and you got to get the goalie moving. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Unbelievable. Oh, way to stay with it. What a save. Woo! Oh. Look at this. Unreal. Kicks it with his foot and stays with it. Unbelievable. Cheers, guys. Pinkus, I'm going to crack you a beer. I only have a couple left, so the next one, I'm cracking it for you. God, what a save. Jesus. Man, what a gift it is to watch Carey play every night. Jesus, right? Love it. Philip Deneau. Freaking out. I love, what an acquisition. Literally get him for free, basically. Sky's the limit for this guy. Like, what's he on pace for? He's on pace for like a 60-point season. 24 years old. Man. Once he's in his prime, watch out. He's got second line center written all over him. And specialty center too in terms of the How the fuck was that not in the net? Jesus Christ. Some late game heroics here from Price, keeping us in it. The Kings get one goal. They're like back in it. They're at home here. The building will go nuts. Jesus Lordy. No one Romanov for Fleischman. And we got back. Oh, God. I'll be right back, guys.
C'est un but gratuit de Dion Phaneuf qui lui a remis la rondelle directement sur le bâton. 8-6 par le Canadien, 6 par les Kings, 18-13 au total après 40 minutes de jeu. C'est donc 2-0 Montréal. Le hockey des Canadiens, pas cool en RDS.
Soyez fixe sur vos batteurs. Jugez le prix 100% synthétique et le changement d'huile de qualité du 77 liquide à un prix qui va à taux du.
What a game. Thank you, Dion Phaneuf. Okay, guys, we have second intermission here. Feel free to shoot out the questions. Let's get a good conversation going. Somebody asked earlier, I think in the first period, who my favorite all-time Hab is. I'm just going to list off a bunch because it's way too hard to pick. But I think, like I said back then, it's hard not to go with this guy here. First ever Habs jersey I ever owned. I'm pretty sure I got this from my cousin, my older cousin. I was a massive Sheldon Souray fan when I was a kid. It's reminiscing of that absolute bomb that Sheldon Souray had in those playoff series against the Bruins back in the day. Frig, I love Souray and how physical he was, how vicious he was. Richard Zetnik, loved him, loved watching him play. I've gone back and watched some old games. And Larry Robinson, joy to watch. Ken Dryden, love watching Ken Dryden in that. Yeah, ahead of his time, Ken Dryden, in terms of goaltending. Well ahead. How clutch was Claude Julien's move to bring in Wheel on the third line instead of KK? That was clutch. People were doubting it. And initially, I just thought it was a good idea to bench Kotkaniemi. Give him some rest. But yeah, Jordan Wheel has looked really good. Don't be surprised to see Thompson sit a couple games so that we can have all these guys in at once. Especially when we're playing against the fast teams in the East. Yeah, could be huge to have all of our best skilled players in against these quick, skilled Eastern teams. How old are you? I'm so glad that finally YouTube has a Habs channel like this. Trust me, I look. Cheers, man. MMA boxing talk. Cheers, buddy. I myself was looking for a channel like this, and I kind of noticed that there was a void in it, and it's something I always wanted to put together. It was in the back of my mind, and finally I managed to do it, and I would have never thought that it would take off how it has, and I appreciate the support from everybody so much. It's been a ton of fun for me making it, and I'm glad that I can share this channel with you guys and share the experience of kind of moving up with you guys. It's been fun, a lot of fun, and yeah, it's been cool. Yeah, I still pretty surreal to me that I even have this set up and I'm even doing it. Theodore, yeah, that's another one. That save he had in that Bruins series with where he threw his stick. What a season! That I think you can see it in the frame there. Yeah, that's Theodore up there. I think I've had a few people mention that it was Price, but this is a colored pencil drawing of Jose Theodore. My best friend's sister got me that. One of the coolest gifts I've ever gotten. We're only here for the game. Well, fuck you too, then. I'm just kidding. Cheers. What's the key to make the playoffs? I put out a video. It was one of the first videos I made. in the offseason. The keys to make the I think it was called Montreal Can Make the Playoffs. It was back in the offseason when everyone was thinking they were going nowhere. They were a bottom team. Even though I'm a diehard Habs fan, I did my best to set my biases aside in terms of my love for the team and actually evaluate them. And to me, they looked like a team that could challenge for a spot. But the thing is, and I detailed it in that video, that everything kind of had to go right, especially early with Weber being out. We needed Tatar to get his consistent goal scoring. We needed Juleson to step up in Weber's absence. Happened. I thought, actually, what I detailed big time was that our power play would have to carry us. And I'm completely shocked that we were able to survive this season and be where we are without our power play. With our power play being last in the league. But that's actually a huge positive because it just being an incredible 5-on-5 is way more valuable than being than having our power play carry us. But the keys to making playoffs here on out is going to be goaltending from Price is going to be huge, but it always is. Consistent defensive play and scoring. And a big thing is going to be the offense because every team's defense tightens up. And it's way harder to get offense. I think we've seen it so far later in the second half. Earlier in the season, we were scoring like crazy. But team defense is tied up league-wide, and that happens every year. This time. So we need our guys to manage to break through other teams' defense and still get that clutch goal scoring. It would be nice for our power play to start cashing in on some goals. They're going to make it really hard on themselves to make the playoffs if the power play continues to be terrible. But the thing is it's hard to see it changing drastically all of a sudden. It'll be a slow, if it gets better, it'll be a slow trend upwards. So hopefully that can happen. But yeah, it's going to be really tight. It's going to be really tight. Yeah, there is a Ducks banner. Mo. They are my third favorite team. I love the Ducks. Massive Ryan Getzlaf fan. It's one of my favorite centers in the league, if not my favorite center in the league. Yeah, huge fan. I was a massive Paul Kariya fan. Yeah, I love watching late games. I love watching like tonight. I absolutely love watching late games. Typically, even after I watch a Habs game, I'll chuck on some of the California games. And the Ducks are my favorite team to watch. They're having a pretty bad year this year, but I loved. If you look last year and the year prior, they're one of the last teams to kind of embrace that kind of physical, grinding out forechecking style. And it was working for them up until this year. Yeah. So big fan of the Ducks. That's why you see that back there. What do you think our center depth is going to look like going what do you think our center depth is going to look like in a few years? J-Rock. You know what I'm saying? What's up, boy? Yeah, so Kotkaniemi, obviously, I think within 4 years, he's going to be, I don't want to sit here and overrate him as a Habs fan, but he's 18 now. When he's 23, 24, he's going to start peaking and becoming one of the better centers in the NHL. And when he's in his prime, that 26 to 30 range, I would not be surprised for him to be in the top 10 of elite centers in the NHL. It's hard to say that though, because he's just 18 years old, and you don't want to hype him up too much. We could see a sophomore slump next year, so it's hard to say. But what he's done at such a young age is incredible. And then I could see Domi transitioning into the wing eventually, but it's hard to say. Like he's been really impressive. He's such a good playmaker. I think he needs to be in the center of the ice to be able to utilize his playmaking to the best of his ability. So he could play some wing in the future, but I wouldn't be surprised if he stays center either. Now Suzuki, because of his size, have a hard time seeing him being able to come into the NHL and play center. He might be one of them utility guys that can play it if need be, kind of like Drouin. I think we're going to see I don't think this is the last we've seen at Drouin at center, but that would be almost like a last effort, Drouin or Suzuki at center. I see both of them more as wingers at the NHL level. I think Philip Deneau is here to stay as a top 6 center. So I could see it really being it's just nice to have all this depth. But I see it Kotkaniemi. I think Deneau is there to stay. And then eventually Paling is our number 3, and maybe share that with Domi. And maybe Domi will get it's tough. It's tough. There's just so many options right now, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. About to cry. Between Carolina, Pittsburgh, Montreal, and Columbus, one team is going to miss the playoffs. Which one is going to? I'm not going to sit here and say Montreal is going to miss the playoffs because I'm going to hope with everything I have that they will. But it's certainly not guaranteed yet at all. It's going to be so friggin' tight, man, the whole way down. We've held a playoff spot all season for the most part. Ugh, just have to hold it for a little longer. And the thing with Pittsburgh is they always turn on the Jets at the end of the season, so it's really hard to count them out. I think our best bet is to hope that all these trades for Columbus throws off their team chemistry just enough for them to lose a few games and kind of get behind the ball in terms of the race. We've seen it a little bit so far, but they've got such a good roster now. Their decor is nasty. They've got great centers. Dubois, Jenner, Duchesne now. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's gonna be really difficult. And Carolina's been absolutely on fire. And they get to pick up a point against the Bruins tonight. So, yeah. The Duchesne curse has moved to Columbus. Yeah, it may have. It really may have. It's one of the first things I thought of as well. But the thing is, when you make all these trades late at the deadline, you got to think. At the deadline, there's only like about 5 to 6 weeks left of hockey left. You kind of have to account for new players joining a team, adjusting, then all the players around them adjusting to them. It's hard to say. Look at how long it took Duchesne to adjust to Ottawa. A good 3-4 weeks before he could really get comfortable in Ottawa. Maybe that was because of Guy Boucher and his weird system, his weird defensive system, but it's hard to say.
Le bilan accueilli cette présentation des experts du service certifié Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Ce n'est pas juste un VUS, c'est un VWUS. Pendant l'événement Volkswagen pour tous, il y a une raison de plus de tomber en amour avec le Tiguan 2019. Volkswagen.
Savez-vous qu'il existe différentes qualités de pare-brise? Chez Legault, on utilise seulement des pare-brises certifiées haut, c'est-à-dire des vitres fabriquées dans les mêmes usines que les pare-brises d'origine. Et comme toujours, notre travail est à vous. Si vous êtes assuré, on contacte votre assuré et on s'occupe de tout. Venez nous voir ou prenez rendez-vous en ligne.
What kind of beer do I have? I have Garrison Brewing Irish Red. The old Scotian craft. Pretty decent. I've had it before, but it's been a while. Mr. Gavrou, buddy. Let's see. Who would you like to see as backup for next season? That's a tough question. I think the ship has sailed on Antti Niemi. He's brought a lot to us at the end of last season, and he's had some very good games this season. I think the guys in the dressing room like him, but the consistency just has not been there. I'd like to see him, you know, 1 or 2 more times, and we're gonna before the season's out. But I think we're getting to the point where the ship has sailed on him. Plus, we got to start giving our guys some development time in the pros. From what I've seen, I haven't been able to watch much Laval this year, to be honest. But Lindgren has kind of plateaued or maybe hit a slight decline in his play this year from what I've heard. So it's hard to say. Maybe he's really looking for an opportunity to play behind Price, and maybe that could be what ups his game to where it needs to be, spending some time with Price, spending some time with Stefan Waite. So I'd have to immediately look at Lindgren, but the thing is, you'd almost want to have a vet in the system just in case it's not going to work out with Lindgren. I don't know. Maybe we'll even see Lindgren at the end of the season, even just to give him a shot. I mean, Laval's in a position, if I'm not mistaken, it's not looking like they're going to make the playoffs this year. So maybe we give Lindgren a try this season to see how it goes. I mean, we almost don't have anything to lose. Like if Niemi comes out in his next start and shits the bed, you might want to give Lindgren a shot. Give it a go this season. Especially like these points are so crucial. You know, what do you have to lose really if you don't have any trust in Niemi anymore? So for next season, just the obvious look would be Lindgren. But you got to look and see what happens through training camp and see how these guys respond. But yeah. Maybe Price should just break history and go for all 82. Fuck it. Third is underway, boys. Here we go. Oh, these points are so goddamn important. We need to close this out here. Yeah! Woo! Oh! That's my captain, baby! Yeah! What a goal! 3-0. Ha ha! Love it. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen one of them bombs. Holy shit! That looked like it went right through his glove, man. God damn. Did Tatar maybe get a piece of that? It's hard to say. I don't know how you managed to tip that. Going fucking 100 miles an hour. Yeah! Oh, that was massive. Oh, it's good to get that insurance, eh? Jeez. Here we go. Stop. Up. Dang, man. Petrie, the ability to snipe this year has been wild. In his prime, baby. In his prime. That slow-mo view of Weber fucking clapping that bomb. The body mechanics on that shot. It's that last little stop up he has on that left foot, and he turns everything into it. His hips go into it, everything, his whole body. Boom. That Weber shot's going nowhere. Nowhere. I don't care how old he is. Look at Al McInnes chucking them bombs on net until he was what? 40? That shit doesn't go away. And neither does the mind. Let's go, boys. Big penalty kill. You don't want to let them get back in it early in the third. Screw that. Yeah, man, that's such a huge goal from Weber. These points are so important. So we could gain one on. We can gain one on Carolina, right? I think that's it. Pittsburgh 1. Columbus. Come on. Kovalchuk's been, I don't want to jinx it, but Kovalchuk's been invisible. Jesus Christ, I thought I jinxed it. Crazy. Another apple for Mete on that one. On that Weber goal. Oh. No good. Nice save. Oh. Oh my God, what a save from Carey. Not only does he save it, he clears the goddamn front of the net. Jesus Christ, man. God damn it. What a gift. Nothing gives me more pleasure than seeing Carey Price wear the Habs logo. Oh my Lord. The way he tracks pucks is unreal. The hand-eye. It's one of my favorite things he does when there's a puck in midair next to him. He fucking whaps it out of midair. I don't think there's a goalie in the NHL that uses the actual paddle of their stick more than Carey Price. Look at this. Unreal. God, I love that, man. I love that. Yeah, that's the other thing, Gavs. Shots come to him, and whether it's off the pad or like he flicks him with the stick, he puts them towards his teammates, and it's on purpose. And it happens so quick that it, like, you would think that it wasn't on purpose, but it is. Who was it? There was like an assistant coach on Team Canada. Who was it? Anyway, And they were talking about in practice how every time he put the puck exactly where he wanted to. He'd get shots and he'd be putting it into the corners and directing them to whoever he wanted to. It's such an underrated skill. Love that call out. Good penalty kill. Thank you, Carey. Thank you, boys. Woo. Wow. That play by Mete down low there. He had two guys on him. He kept it. Holy shit. Jesus. Domi in the fucking phone booth. If you guys haven't noticed, this is an uncensored live stream. I kept it pretty casual early in the stream, but I've gotten a lot more loose. And, I curse like a sailor in real life. So be ready for more if I do more of these live streams. The Kings got nothing. Nothing at all. I saw a tweet there, I think it was yesterday, Habs were practicing, and I guess LA Kings, they were baffled. They didn't know. They were saying, why don't we look like this in practice? Referring to the Kings themselves. So whoever's this Kings executive was, they were impressed by the way the Habs practice. Man, that play from Met there, and down low, putting it off the boards. He had like 2 or 3 guys on him. He still managed to get out, like, oh man, that was nice. And then Domi in a phone booth. Jesus, unbelievable. You're a noof. V for vegan. Are you vegan?
Vous assurer que votre père maîtrise parfaitement son nouveau hobby. On peut au moins vous assurer qu'il comprend vraiment comment ça marche. Mais à la capitale,
good for you, man. Clutch. I wish I had the discipline to pull that off. I like meat too much.
Demandez une soumission au 1-888 la capitale.
Yeah, Mo, buddy, I can grow a freaking nasty playoff beard. Takes a while, but yeah, gets pretty good. And it's hard because usually before the playoffs, I'll shave the whole thing off, and then like this, what I have now, like that's a good like 3 weeks or so. So I mean, playoffs are what, 2.5 months, 3 months maybe. You get a decent, bush going there, but I had one down to here once. It was pretty.
Mais c'est un premier match de 2 mentions dans la carrière pour le jeune défenseur de 20 ans.
No way. 230 to 155. A couple vegans here. Holy crap, man. No, I'm not from Montreal. I'm from Halifax. Born and raised. Born and raised. $20 to $2 in the morning. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if we were losing, this live stream would have definitely a different feel, but at least we'd be able to vent together and piss and moan together. I'm a whiny little bitch when we're losing, let me tell you. Come on. Let's close it out, boys. Yeah, me too, Paul. It's hard for it not to. It's true. Like it seems like it's like a cliche. Oh shit! Here comes Tempe here. Yeah, it seems cliche when people say that the Canadians are a religion, but there's some truth to that. Because I'm not religious myself, unless you count the Habs. I go to church every second night. Go Habs, go, baby. Oh, here we go. Oh, slick backhand. Yeah, that was a slick pass off the middle there. That's a hard pass to make, going against his momentum there. To thread that was really nice. Fuck! Ugh! Every fucking game, man. Late. I'd love to see how many. I mean, we still got 9 minutes to go, but I mean, I'd love to see how many one goal against performances Price has. Unreal. That was a nice shot. Flick of the wrist, man. Ah, God damn it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, for the love of God. Let's close it down here. Tighten up. Tighten up. Matt Luff. His last name's one letter off from being Fluff. Geez, they started to play some quick after that goal. I don't know if they just wanted to roll with momentum. Like they barely even showed a replay. Let's go. Oh my God, don't get caught too deep. Nice. Good stick there by Jordan Neal, breaking that up. Whoever keeps it going. 3-on-2 here. Let's go. What a pass from Armia there. Oh my God. Oh, we're getting there. No way. Oh, big penalty kill here. This is not good. Massive penalty kill here. You know, Doughty's going to play the whole 2 minutes. $50 mission cap is in here chirping. Habs suck. Do they? Keep sleeping, buddy. Nice username, though. Love the hip. Love the hip.
Disappeared that summer. He was gone fishing.
Là, 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 et là. Fonds mutuel assurance.
The last goal he ever scored in overtime. Won the Leafs the cup. They didn't win another.
Il y a des gens qui disent que je suis n'importe quoi. La personne qui vous accueille pourrait être la même personne qui travaille dans l'équipe. C'est vrai. C'est vrai. N'importe quoi. C'est vrai.
Oh. Yeah, man. Hip, they're easily, probably my favorite band. Yeah. Yeah. Love it so much. I love just chucking their discography on and just going. So many, obviously they have their hits, but it's endless. The quality music that they have and the lyrics from Gord, unreal. Love all the guitar riffs too. This is a massive penalty kill. God damn, man. Shaw's one of our it's Kulak. He's not one of our penalty killers. For some reason I thought it was Shaw. Keep it out. Keep it out. Make Doty skate. Get it out. Nice. See ya. Get the skating, Doty. Way offside.
Voilà un dégagement. Derrière le filet, le Canadien se défend bien lors de cette infériorité. Avec 25 secondes maintenant. Avant le retour de Kulak.
Oh, let's go. Pinkus, thanks for hanging around, man. I don't know if you can see that. East Coast, baby. Cheers, buddy. Oh, let's get through this penalty kill here. This Western road trip. Whew. Was that Price who did that? I think it was. Crazy. There we go. Good PK. Take momentum and roll. Wow. What a save.
That was just above bad level, and he gloved it. What a save. Woo-hoo! We're getting there. Let's close it out. I got one last big celebration in me. I'll take one last risk here. Waking up the little one, which I do not want to do. Close up the door here. Guys, thanks so much. I've been consistently hovering around 40 views for the most part tonight, which has been huge. I appreciate everyone who hung with me watching this game. It's been a blast. I'm glad I decided to do this. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to trying this out on an earlier game, on I don't want to say bigger game because this is an important game, but you know, I think one of the Hockey Night Canada games would be prime to do this, or even one of the weekday games against a rival. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging around. It's been super cool. Never done this before, so it was good to get comfortable with it and see how the setup will work. And I'll kind of know what to do ahead of time. And if you guys have any suggestions on how it could be better, please let me know. That would be awesome.
Le profil concret vous est présenté par Gestion de patrimoine à santé. C'est peut-être vraiment le match le plus convaincant pour le 4e bio du Canadien, mais un angle d'utilisation plus que respectable pour l'extension de la vidéo de 14 minutes. Une mise en échec et un tir bloqué pour celui, on peut appeler un peu un spécialiste des missions défensives et des mises en jeu. Ouais, c'est plus laborieux ce soir à 58%, marque 3 en 8. Là, je dis 57, pardon, à 38%, 3 en 8.
So next one's what, Thursday against San Jose? I don't want to make any guarantees, but I might do it Thursday night too. It's hard to say. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, come on. Don't quit on me now, stream. Shit. Don't do this to me. I'm at the 3-minute mark. Yeah, I'm good to know that. Good to know that you guys are liking this. Oh, jeez. Close it out. Keep it going. Keep him out of the zone. Get it deep. Like, there you go. Get it deep. Get it deep. Ah, there it is. That's what you do. And he retrieves it. Oh, I love Gallagher. Ice. Yeah, man. B. They've had our number forever. Not only in San, but at Montreal too. I saw the Tampa game last year in Montreal, but the game before that was against San Jose. I was able to see that one too, and they kicked our ass, man. It was a gift to watch all those guys play, though. Thornton, Pavelski, Burns, Vlasic, Jones, Couture. Their team's nasty. And now they got Carlson. Oh, they're going to be hard to beat. It's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a really rough game. They're one of these. They're one of the teams in the league. Oh my God! Nice play. The Sharks are one of those teams that are they're in their prime right now as a unit. They have everything you'd want to ask for. Jones is kind of having a slight down year, but when it comes time for playoffs, he's going to be ready. I'm loving Drouin's willingness to shoot lately. Seen that a lot tonight. He's been shooting a lot. It's good. He's got a good shot. He's going to use it more. And if he shoots more, it opens up plays for him as well. In terms of being able to pass. Oh my God. A wall. Price wants that tied record. What a performance. Carey Price. Look at how exhausted he is in the net, man. Unreal. D's making it hard on him here at the end, making him work for it. Shoulder save. I always get sketched out seeing him move around like that with the lower body.
It's 2 hours.
Price, man. Unreal. 46 seconds. They need 2 goals. Yeah, it's hard not to. It's hard to disagree with that, Vegan. Especially with a guy like Pavelski in front of the net. He is the best in the league at deflecting pucks and playing in front of the net. Joe Pavelski is what Gallagher should strive to be. It's probably who he is striving to be. Pavelski's incredible. Pavelski, easily my favorite American-born player in the NHL. He's unreal. Best hand-eye in the league. Oh, my God. Get it out. Get it out. Fuck. Go out, go out, go out. Oh. 20 seconds. I think we're good here. Just get it out. Let's fucking end this here. Price again. Yeah! Woo! Thanks a ton, guys, for hanging out tonight. It was a blast. That was a huge 2 points. Yeah! Well, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. Once again, I appreciate you guys joining. It was a blast. I'll let you know if I'm going to do this again. I definitely will do it again. I just don't know how soon. We'll have to wait and see. If not for the San Jose game coming up, maybe the Ducks game. As I was talking about earlier, I'm a big Ducks fan, so we'll have to wait and see. Cheers, guys. Go Habs, go, baby. Woo! Ah.
Alors, cap sur San Jose. Entre-temps, la marque finale est donc au Staples Center.